Okay, so in the last lecture, we have seen the lines of regression. We have seen the formulae, how we are able to write the lines of regression of y on x and x on y. Yeah, we have also solved one problem based on the lines of regression. We have calculated the line of regression of y on x, and we have also calculated the line of regression of x on y. And we know the significance of this is actually we are able to use this tool for the data analysis. Okay, and that's why we'll see some more examples now. Okay, so let's have the another example. So here we have the example. Find the equation of line of regression of y on x for the following data. Hence, find the value of y at x is equal to 15.5. And I'll extend this question. Okay. Also find the line of regression of x on y. Okay. So we have to find this line of regression of x on y. So here in this example, what we have to do is we have to consider the line of regression of x on y. Okay, and then we have to find the value of y when x is given to be this one. Okay, and I'm adding this to a question as also find the line of regression of x on y. Okay, so we have to find this as well as we have to find this one. Okay, so let us try to have the solution for this. Okay, so what will be the solution for this? Like the line of regression of y on x b given as. So what you'll be having y minus y bar is equal to dy x x minus x bar. That is equation 1. Okay, where what you'll be having dyx. So dyx is equal to what we know, summation xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar 1. Now what is the term you'll be having? Summation xi minus x bar bracket square. That is equation 2. So is the coefficient of regression is the coefficient of regression, and what we know is x bar is equal to summation x on n. Y bar is equal to summation y upon n, where n is number of observations. Okay, so here n is equal to, what is the value of n? How many observations we have? So you can see we have 7 observations here. Okay, so here n is going to be 7. Okay, also the line of regression of x on y is given as x minus x bar is equal to bxy into y minus y bar. Let this 3. Okay, where we can have bxy is equal to summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar on here yi minus y bar bracket square. Let this equation 4. Okay, so now we are able to consider the table. So now consider the table. Okay, so we know what is the table we have to make. We have to consider the x, then we have to consider the given x, then we have to consider y. Okay, so first we have to consider x, then we have to consider given y, then xi minus x bar, then yi minus y bar, then we have xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar, then we have xi minus x bar square, and we have yi minus y bar square. Okay, so these are the terms or these are the columns that we need to. Yeah. Now we have these columns. So I hope you are also making table with me. So these are the columns that we have to consider. Okay. In the examination also you have to make this table and show all the calculations that you will be doing. So the last row will be the summation. So we are interested in mostly last three columns, but without the first three columns, we are not able to get the values. Okay, so here we have this is summation. Okay, now see what are the observations given to us. So we have 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 20, 25. So we have here 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 20, 25. Yeah, so you can check this 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 20, 25. Then 19, 20, 24, 27. Okay, so uh, what we have, this is 19, 22, 19, 22. Then we have 24, 27, 29, 24, 27, 29. And then we have 33 and 37. So 33 and 37. So what we can say is from above table. So we have x bar is equal to summation x upon n, and we know n is going to be 7. So y bar is equal to summation y upon n, and this is again by 7. So please give me what this value is. So what is the summation x and what is the summation y? So summation x and summation 113 and 119. Okay, so that's what you'll be having 113 and 119. Okay, so we got this 113 and 119. So we have 113 and 119. And then what is the value of x bar and y bar? So x bar is 16.14 and y bar is 27.28. Okay, so you got x bar and y bar, and now we have to calculate the remaining table. So I want you to calculate the remaining table now. So please calculate the table, and as we know, we are interested in last three values. So we are interested in this value, and this value. Okay, so please calculate these three values. Okay, so complete all these entries. Okay, so complete this table and then let me what you get. Okay, so go with more accuracy. I'll suggest you go with 16.142, and then here you'll be having 0.28, something more you have to get. Okay, so use some more digits so your answer will be more accurate. I want you to complete the table. So please complete this table. I hope you are calculating with me. Yeah. I am also calculating, so we'll check our entries. Okay. I hope all of you have got the table. Okay. My calculations are ready. So please check your calculations. Okay. If you have got your table ready, I hope that's correct. Okay. So let us check your calculations with this. Yeah. So this is what given x think for calculations, you need to check once again. Again. So if your calculations are correct, then only you will get the correct answer. Okay. So this is x, this is y, this is xi minus x bar, and this is yi minus y bar. This is you can have xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. This is xi minus x bar square. This is yi minus y bar square. Okay. So are you getting the same answers or you are getting the different ones? So please check your answers. This should be your answers. Are you getting these calculations? Okay. So please check once. Okay. So this should be your calculations or this should be your answers. This is going to be x. This is y. This is xi minus x bar. This is yi minus y bar. Okay. This is xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. This is xi minus x bar square, and this is yi minus y bar square. Okay, so this is what you should get. Okay, and here for this calculation, what I have used is see, this is I have used 16.142, and here I have used for this I have used this is 27.2857. Okay. So these terms I have used to calculate this table. Okay. So if your table is ready, then we are able to calculate the remaining thing. I hope you are ready with your table. Your table is ready. Okay, no problem. So if you are having difference in third or fourth place, that doesn't matter. Okay, that's okay. If your difference is in third or fourth place, that is not a problem. Okay, but you should grade nearly same. Okay, so it should not be too much difference. Okay, so you got this one 158 point something to 37 point and all. So what we can say is we can say from equation now we have from equation 2. Okay, we have what are the values required? This value is required, and then this value is required. So that's what you'll be having. So what we get here from equation 2, we have byx is equal to, what is that? Summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar upon summation xi minus x bar bracket square. So here we have 192.71 and this is 158.8571. So please give me this value. What do you get? Okay. So what is the value for byx? So what value you got for byx? 1.2131. Okay. So that's good. So you got here, this is going to be 1.2131. So we have 1.2131. So this is the value of the regression coefficient. Okay. So is the regression coefficient of y on x. Okay, so that's what we have. Now, next we have to calculate the line of regression. So I can write here from equation 1, we have, so what is that? Y minus 27.2857 is equal to byx. So it is 1.2131 and it is x minus. So this is 16.142. Okay, so you got y minus 27.2857 is equal to 1.2131 into x minus, here you'll be having 1.2131 into 16.142. Okay, so we have here, hence the line of regression of y on x is, what you'll be having, y is equal to, this term will be on this side. So you can have it here. So this will be y is equal to 1.2131x and then this coefficient minus 1.2131, 16.142 plus 27.2857. So here we'll be having 1.2131x. Then whatever this term will be. So please calculate this constant and tell me what is the value that you are getting. So what is the value of that constant you are getting? $7.7006. We should not get two different values. So please check which one is correct. P8 or 006. $7.703. So please check these values. So what is the most correct value most of you are getting? 703 is you are getting. Okay. So we can have this is going to be plus or minus. This is plus 7.703. Is that okay? Are you getting this value? Okay. So we got now the line of regression of y on x. Now we have to consider the line of regression of x on y. Okay, and again what we have to do is we have to calculate the value. So we have to find the value of y at 15.5. So here we have obtained a relation. Okay, and hence what we can say is at x is equal to 15.5. We have. So what we'll be having y is equal to 1.2131, then 15.5 plus 7.703. So you calculate this and tell me what is the value of y you are getting. What is the value of y you are getting at this point 15.5? 26.506. Okay. So I hope all of you are getting the same. 26.506. Okay, 5069. That's good. Okay, so you are getting 26.5069. Okay, so this is the value of y at x is equal to 15.5. And now what we can say is from equation 4. Okay, so we have what we'll be having dxy. So it is summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar upon summation yi minus y bar square. Okay, so these values we are able to get from the table. So it is 192 divided by this term. So 192.71 divided by 237.43. Okay, so 192.71 divided by 237. Fine. What is this value? 43, I hope. Yes, 237 by 0.43. Okay, so this is going to be 43. And hence, what we get is bxy is equal to. So what is the value of bxy you got? 0.886, 8116. Okay, so we can have this is 0.8116. So this is the value of byx we got, and hence we can write the line of regression of x on y is. So what is the line of regression of x on y is? So it is x minus. Okay, so what do you have here? It's going to be 16.142 is equal to 0.8816 and then into y minus 27.2857. So we got x minus 16.142 is equal to 0.8116 y minus 0.8116 into 27.2857. So you got x is equal to 0.8116 y minus 0.8116 into 27.2857 and plus 16.142. So we got the line of regulation. of x on y is, what is the line of regression? So by having x is equal to 0.8116y, okay, and then what is value you are getting? So you just calculate this coefficient and give me the value. What is this constant? What is the value of the constant that you are getting with the sign, please? So it's better that with sign we are minus 6.005. Okay. What about the others? Minus 0.006.003. Okay. 22. Okay. So, after 00, you must have some digits. Otherwise, then why we do not write only 6? Okay, 00307. Okay. So, we got the answer as, okay. So, that's what you'll be having. This term is going to be minus 6.00. We consider near 3. So, 22 or more than 3 is okay, near 3. Okay. So, this is what the answer we can have. Okay. So, that's how we are able to get the line of regression of x on y we have. Okay. So, do you have any doubt in this example? So, this example, so we'll take time to calculate the table only. Okay. Otherwise, the formulas are very easy. The calculations are very easy. Only thing is that we have to calculate table properly. Okay. Well, if you are able to calculate the table properly, then definitely you are able to get the answer. Okay. So, for sure. Is there any doubt in this example? Okay. That's great. So, shall we go for the another example? If you are done, then we'll go for the another example. So, let us try the another example. So, we'll have the another example. So, here we have obtain the equation of line of regression of y on x from the following data, and we have to estimate the value of y when x is equal to 73. Okay. So, we go with the solution. Okay. We have laid the line of regression of y on x be given as, so what is having y minus y bar is equal to dyx into x minus x bar. Let this equation 1. So where dyx is equal to summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar upon summation xi minus x bar bracket square, this is going to be 2 is, we can say this is going to be the coefficient of coefficient of regression, or is the regression coefficient of y on x. Okay. And But we want x bar, which is summation x upon n, y bar, which is summation y upon n, and n is equal to number of observations. So what is the value here? Here n is equal to. Okay, you can see how many observations we have. 6 observations. So here the value of n is equal to 6. And as you see, I want to find only one line. So I don't have to write again the another formula and to get it. So we can have the table directly as, okay. So we can have, consider the following table. Okay. So now I want you to have the table. Okay. X, Y, xi minus x bar, yi minus y bar, x I minus x bar into yi minus y bar, xi minus x bar square, and yi minus y bar square. Okay, so I want you to make the table now. So please make the table and tell me what you are getting x bar and y bar. So first you have to get x bar, y bar. You have to get summation x, summation y. Okay, and then you have to give me what you get. Okay, so x bar, y bar you have to calculate first. So for that you need to have the summation x and summation y. Okay, and then after that you have to calculate the remaining table. So I want you to calculate the table now. So I hope you are calculating the table.
So can you just show the table again?
Which one? The observations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sharing. Okay, so you can see it now. So are you able to see it now?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, so you have calculated the table. I hope you have calculated the table. So we can have consider the following table. Okay, so what we get here. I hope you have got this table. So please check your entries with the table that I have calculated. So here this is going to be x, this is y, this is x minus x bar, y minus y bar. This is xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. This is xi minus x bar square, and this is yi minus y bar square. We don't need this because we have to find only the line here. So if you calculate this, okay. If you do not calculate this table, that's okay, no problem. So what we can have is from the above table. So first we need to calculate this x bar, and you can see what is x bar. X bar is summation x upon n. So here you got this is 380 by 6. So it is 75. Y bar is equal to summation y upon n, and here what this is going to be 1096 by 6. So you got this value to be 182.667. So these are the values that I have used for the calculation. Okay, and now if you are done with this table, then we can go for the next. So are you getting the same values? Are you getting the same values that I have obtained?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So if you are getting the similar one, then that's good. So what we can write here? We can write from equation 2. Okay, because first we have to find out
Sir, can
the
you present your screen?
oh, okay. So we have calculated this table, and now first we have to calculate the coefficient of regression or regression coefficient for y on x. So we have to first evaluate the equation 2, and hence what we'll be having byx is equal to what we know. This is summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar. Okay, and here we have summation xi minus x bar square. So this is going to be it is 272 by 70. So give me this value. What do you got? What is the value you obtained? Yeah, 3.8857. Okay. So this is going to be 3.8857. So we got here the value of b by x. So it is 3.8857. Okay. And now once we get the regression coefficient, then we are able to get the line of regression. So we can say from equation 1, we have y minus y bar. So it is 182.667 is equal to, this is byx 3.8857 x minus x bar. So x bar is 75. Okay. Now we have to simplify this. So y minus 182.667. So it is 3.8857 minus 3.8857 into 75. Take this value on the other hand side. So y is equal to 3.8857x minus 3.8857 into 75 plus 182.667. So we can say line of regression of y on x is, so what do you get here? Y is equal to 3.8857x, and then give me this value of the constant that you are getting. So this value you have to give me. So this value will be something minus. Okay. So have you got this value? Yeah, minus 108.7608. Okay. So we got this value as minus 108 point. So this value that you got here. Just wait. What is the value of constant you got? .7608. Okay. So here you have, this is 7608. Okay. So this is the value of or this is the equation of the line of regression of y on x. And now we have to find what happens at x is equal to 73. Okay. So what happens as x is equal to 73? So we can say at x is equal to 73, we have y is equal to 3.8857 into 73 minus 108.760. So give me this value of y. What do you obtain? Okay. What do you got? Anushka has got some value. Okay. What about the others? So 174.8953. What about others? Mukul also has got some value. These values are very nearby. So 8966, 8953. Okay, so we can see that 895 is very close. Okay, so 56 or 53, that's okay. Okay, so what is the value you got here? 174.8953 we accept. Okay, so 895 is the correct one. Yeah, so this is the value that we'll be having for the value of y at say x is equal to 73, if we consider this is to be the line of regression, okay, of y on x. Okay, so this is the line of regression of y on x. So always we have to get the equation in the form y is equal to ax plus b. So we got this y is equal to ax plus b, or other way we can say y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so anyway, we have the equation of the line, and using that equation of the line, we are able to get the value of the unknown parameter with the known value of one parameter. Okay, so do you have any doubt in this example? Hey, is there any doubt? No. Okay, that's good. That means you are able to find, or you are able to do the calculations properly. That's good. Okay.